viene ella y abrazarte por las noches, te acaricia tu piel cada vez que se le antoje. Es tan afortunada.
I want my Tejano TV.
Ready. Steady. Let's go. ¿Qué pasa, raza? Welcome back for another episode of the Capturada podcast. I did not have time to switch out the music, so shout out to one of my friends, Christina Salinas, for supplying the music for the intro today. I can't even talk. We had a pretty fun show wrapped up for you guys this afternoon with the one and only Mr. Art de los Conjunto Cats. So if you're tuning in, be sure to leave a comment, be sure to share, and show them some support. Let's give it up for Art of los Conjunto Cats. What up?
Saludos a todos. Saludos, Sammy. Hey, man, thank you for having me on the podcast, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to be able to come on here and talk a little bit about what's going on with the Conjunto Cats and where we've been and where we're headed and all that good stuff. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get the whole band together here. Man, it's they're already grown boys now. They're not little boys anymore, so they're living their own lives. They're working. They're just doing their own life thing, man. So I guess we play quite a bit to the point to where yeah, whenever we're not playing, so they're like, hey, we don't want to be around anybody in the band. We want to do our own thing. All right. So yeah, we see y'all enough on the weekends.
I know that's right. You ain't got to tell me. So of course, guys, something about Art is I barely got to meet them in person for the first time during Fanfare weekend. And let me tell you what kind of genuine person Art is. At the time, Cortez Hideout, shout out to Cortez Hideout, woo woo, in San Antonio, Texas. We had performed there before. We headlined there before in January, and then we needed another gig for Fanfare so we could be down there for Fanfare weekend. Well, don't you know, they already had a band booked, and I was like, oh no, there goes our chance. And sure enough, I called up Art, and he was just so cool and so open about it. And he was like, hey, why not? Let's do it together. So I did 3 hours. Art and Conjunto Cats did 3 hours. And it was a blast. I mean, the place was packed. It was such a great show. And frankly, I just think it's great that you weren't one of those bands that was going to be like, well, if she's playing, I'm not playing.
Oh, no, man, for sure, man. We're always there to try to support each other, man. And even though that's not usually how it always goes, but hey, hey, we just stay in our lane and we do our thing now. Whether people support us or not, man, we're gonna keep on trucking and keep on doing what we love to do, and that's play music. And a lot of times, it's like the great legendary Ricky Munoz of Intocable. He once quoted, you know, we play for ourselves. We play what we like to play and what makes us happy. And whenever the music makes us happy, usually it makes the people that we're playing for happy. So that's kind of the little concept that we try to go by. I mean, I'm not. We can't say that we're at the level of Intocable, but hey, we can try to use some of the strategies that they throw out there.
I know that's right. We got a couple of comments already. We got Joe Frank. Oh man, I don't want to mispronounce that last name. Can you read that?
Man, I can't even see. I
Oh,
just see the screens.
you just see the
Yeah,
photo in the comment.
yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot read. Well, shout out to Joe Frank. And then, of course, we got the boss man, Mr. Juan Mendoza from Tejano TV, where we are live right now on the screen. Guys, be sure to leave your comments. We don't know you're there unless you tell us. But, I mean, I think that's the goal is that we all want to just get there over time. And, God willing, we will. But I think the best way to get there is that, everyone just stays in their lane, keeps busting butt to do what they can, and to get out there and just give it your all and be positive. You know, there's going to
Oh
be
yeah.
so much negative in the world and throughout your time in the industry that the best way to just do it is just to do it and to be happy and to not be judgmental and just to do your thing. And I respect that because I see that you guys are those kind of people. Right from the get go, when I met y'all in person, I feel like I'm always able to channel when someone's energy is off. And yours, it was
Hmm.
like right off the bat. I told the guys, I was like, those guys are buena gente.
Oh yeah, no, 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 for sure, man. That's what we try to do, man. I mean, especially now, there's, man, like, social media has turned into I guess, a debate, like a debate of who's better than who, and who's doing who, and who's writing original music, and who's doing covers, and who's doing this. It's like, man, who cares? Like, I've gotten to the point, man. I've gotten to the point, right now in music, to where I mean, another great artist once quoted, "Hey, man, whatever brings in the people." I mean, he didn't use that word "people." He used another, little bit more of a not
Musician
so
word.
nice word, right? But basically what he was saying, hey, whatever brings in the people. I mean, hey, if the club owner hires you and you play El Coco Rayal all night long, and those people are dancing and they're having a good time and they're buying beer, hey man, the club doesn't care what you play, what's on the set list, as long as you can get the people out there and get the people to come into the club. And that's what me personally, if you're able to if you're able to make a living off of music, that to me is success right there. It's
No, that's right.
and then, uh man, there's a lot of people talking, and then, sometimes I go and I see who's I go look at who's making these negative comments, and they have a profile without a picture, or they they're just people that haven't done anything with their life, man. There was recently, man, there was a guy that just kept attacking me, man, about our latest single, the Fíjate Mama. And man, he kept on telling me that I was that I wasn't, I would, that we weren't good enough to write our own music, and that we basically sucked, and this and that, and going back and forth. And then he even compared me to Lucky Joe. He goes, "Yeah, Lucky Joe does covers, but at least Lucky Joe has talent." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah, I was like, "All right, well,
Tell
cool,
me their
man."
name, Art. Tell me who they are. I'll go find them.
Man, I don't even remember, but
Wow.
yeah, but
That's
then
just
he
cool.
stopped. He actually stopped commenting me when I told him. I said, "Bro, I don't even know who you are, man. Like, what did I do to you?" I said, "Man, I'm sorry if your mom didn't give you enough hugs when you were little, and you feel like an outcast, and you feel hated and betrayed. But hey, that's not my fault, man. I'm sorry that you're so lonely in this world that you have to find, attacking
Somebody to
people to
pick
get,
on.
yeah, to get attention. Like, bro, quit bullying me, man. I don't even know who you are, man." So
Oh.
so so yeah, he ended up he quit commenting on my stuff. But I was like, God, golly, man. Some people, and it's, at the end of the day, man, it's just music, man. I mean, sometimes some of these people take this stuff like way too serious, and they start getting all bent out of shape just because somebody is re-recording a cover, or somebody's redoing. It's like, who cares, bro? Like, let them do whatever they want, man. Like, is it your band? Okay, once you start a band, hey, go write all the music you want, and you can do all originals, but let them be, man. Who cares? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess social media, that's why it's called social media, right? Because you can put whatever you want, and you can share your feelings and tell people how you feel. And if you're having a bad day or whatever, or if you want to pick on Art from Conjunto Cats and tell him that he sucks, that at least, you want to compare him to Lucky Joe and all that other stuff. But man, I mean, it is what it is, man. Here lately, I don't know if it's because I've been stopping on my feed and reading a bunch of the negative stuff, I've been getting all the negative feed, coming through my, through my socials, man. But it's just crazy, man. I just sit back sometimes and I just think I'm like, wow. I'm like, I mean, I guess people have nothing else better to do but to criticize and talk about people, man. This is this one motivational speaker said, "Hey, if you're working on you and you're doing your job, you don't have time to be worried about what the next guy is doing, man. You're just doing you, and that's
Yep.
it, man."
I
You
remember a
know,
quote like that. It said, if you're, every minute that you spend complaining or worried about someone else is a minute that you're taking away from your success. And
that's
I was
right.
like,
That's right.
man, that's crazy. Real quick,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna give a couple more shout outs. We got some comments coming in. We got Roman and Vicky, of course. Love them.
Saludos.
They said saludos and they'll see you later. We got Hilda Pena in the house as well. A
Saludos, Hilda.
lady by the name of Anabella. She
Ana
has
Bella.
pictures in her
Okay.
picture. She's cute. We got Alberto from Camila y Bella Divas. Yeah. One of my
Oh
sponsors,
yeah.
Rick Salazar, Salazar Production and Sound Rental. Oh, we got my mama in the house. Hi, mommy.
Hello. Hello.
Let's see. We
Hello,
got,
Sammy's mom.
what did Hilda say? Hilda said, Art, Conjunto Cats, Campos are doing totally awesome. Such amazing people, so humble.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, they are. I completely agree with that. And then who else do we got in here? Uh, Dimas Lopez, saludos a todos, Sammy and Art. Hi. They always do
Saludos.
saludos to them. Laura, oh, of course, Leona Promotions is there, and she said she's
Oh,
honored.
saludos, Laura. Yeah, she's our girl, man. She's our saludos to going out to Laura. She does a great job with our, with our distribution and so yeah, if there's anybody out there listening, man, if y'all need any of our music, hit up Laura. And if I'm sure she has it, and if she don't have it, I'm sure she will get a hold of us and we'll
She'll
get you.
get it.
Yeah, she'll get. Yeah, she has everything from Conjunto Cats, starting from the beginning of January. Everything that has come. Or she should have it, unless she deleted them all. Like, all right, I already got the money off of this, and I'm deleting it. It's taking up space in my files, man. It's gotta
I
go.
couldn't see that. I couldn't see Laura doing that. Um, we got Anthony Pacheco in the house. He's another phenomenal drummer here in the 806
Saludos,
area.
Anthony. Oh yeah, man,
He
Anthony's
was
awesome.
traveling, man. He was down in another part of Texas. He was helping out a lot of bands that way, and then
Hmm.
he came to Lubbock, and I remember I saw him at an open jam night, and I was like, man, that guy looks real familiar. And then I found out he played with all these people, and I was like, ah.
Hmm.
We got Nilsa in the house, Mr. Gil Jimenez, son of Mr. Flaco Jimenez.
Saludos, Gil.
Marvelous Anomaly. They never put their real name, but he said, haters gonna hate. You got to keep pushing forward, kill him.
Oh,
He
that's
just gotta
right.
get out there and give it 100%. We got Sabrina Hernandez in the house. My girl Vicky V, Vicky Victorious Promotions. We got who else we got in here? Laura. She said yes, she still has a song from when y'all started working together. And let's see.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for
We
not just
gotta okay.
yeah,
All right,
deleting all of our stuff once you shipped it out.
man.
Nah, I know she wouldn't do that.
So something that I wanted to bring up because you and I spoke about this on the phone not that long ago. We were
Okay.
talking about merch and how I mean, you knew, I know you knew enough about me when you agreed to let us, co-headline with you guys at
Right.
that event. But you told me you were surprised when you saw that I had a merch booth and I was over there setting it up and breaking
Yeah.
it down. And, and,
Yeah.
and I saw that
No, no,
you
no.
guys
That's
do
that's
something
that's
similar.
that's cool, man. That's there's a lot of us like that out there. I'm very fortunate enough to have my wife, working with us. So whenever we do set up any of our merch stuff, she's the one that goes and handles all of our merch and stuff like that. But yeah, that night it was crazy because yeah, I saw you, and I was in chinga singing and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden, hey man, you started tearing down. You put your mic up, everybody was tearing down, and you ran across the dance floor and set up your table and put up your all your setup, put out all your t-shirts and hangers and stuff like that. So hey man, I was like, hey man, much respect to Sammy, man. It's one of those deals, man. It's it just shows the passion and the and the drive that that you have for the for the business, for sure.
I never, that's the one thing that drives people crazy is that I never stop when I'm at a gig. If I'm not helping set up, and that's another thing I do a little bit different is I know that, as the female artist, some of us want to chill, and I would love to chill, but I can't afford for roadies so that I can. So, so one day, si Dios quiere. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I started roading on the side with a local funk band here in town. And, because I wanted to get that experience in, I wanted to know how to
Hmm.
rap chords and how to, do everything. And now I regret ever learning. And
Yeah.
but it's been a blast, learning all of the ins and outs because for a long time I worked merchandise, which is why, for being a new artist, you can see my merch booth and it's like all I got banners and tablecloths and everything.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
I'm a
That's
little
awesome. And
advanced.
and that's what you need sometimes, I mean, that's what's gonna set you apart from, from the others, I'm saying, because a lot of times, with the bigger bands, like, sometimes the people wanna talk to the actual band members of the band, and that's a good time right there, to be able to connect with the public, with the people that go out and see you perform, and the ones that pay that fee at the door to come in and see you play. So them purchasing merch from the actual artists, like yourself, like us as well, and then they get to take a quick picture, whatever, and they get to share, whatever stories they have, what is the reason, what they like about you, like, oh, my dad used to listen to your music, or my dad used to listen to one of the songs that you played, and he was a big fan of this or big fan of that or whatever. And
Yeah.
but yeah, no, 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 for sure, man. That's a cool, I mean, a cool thing that you do. It shows a lot of humbleness there.
Well, that's speaking of humbleness, is that's been one of the things that I tell people all the time is important that you stick to. I think too many people start getting ahead or they get a little bit of attention, and then it's all of a sudden it's like they forget the people that helped them get there, or they
Hmm.
forget um, the work that they had to put in to get there. And I even think that there's some people that they get to a certain point and then they're just content with it. They don't look at,
Right.
what's the next thing I can do to advance? How can I go a little bit further? What can I
Right.
do to get people's attention? And so, one thing I love about you guys is that y'all have a whole family dynamic. And real quick, shout out to Los Hermanos Peña. We got Keith Leal, he tuned in.
Marcos, what's up, guys?
Let's see.
So those Jerry, Fabian,
Mari,
all the guys.
my Mari Chofi, she is another promoter for Jay Sterling, and she is still waiting on her shirt. Don't snitch me out. Um, I still need your address. She says she gave it to me, but I don't believe it because I still haven't found it. I looked in both messages. I think either one of us are forgetful. I don't know which one it is, but one of us for sure, probably me. But but real quick, because I love the way that your band is set up together. Tell us about the boys and tell us what everyone plays and how long have y'all been established? Like how long y'all been together now? As
Sure, yeah, for
it's
sure.
like since
So
birth.
yeah. So yeah, for sure. I actually started the band back in 2009, and it wasn't intended to be what it is today. Because I used to freelance back in the day, with different bands. I did. I was one of those guys that would play with a bunch of the acts that would come to fanfare. During that time before I started Conjunto Cats, I did some shows with Monica Castro from Arizona. Whenever she would come down to fanfare, I did some shows with Candice Vargas from New Mexico. Whenever she would come down to fanfare, and then who else? En paz descanse, Ernestine Romero. I got to do some some
Oh,
uh, some shows with her.
Rest in
at the
peace.
Cadillac bar and stuff like that. So I got to play with with a few different artists back in the day when I was when I was a spring chicken, when I was young, when I was a little baby, and before all this grayness came out, right? But man, I also want to send a big shout out going out to Eddie Perez, because he was the one that would that would kind of link me up with with all these people whenever they were
Wow.
coming to town. So so no, I'm getting off track a little bit. Conjunto Cats, sorry, Conjunto Cats. So
Hey,
yeah, man, I
that's
started
what the
and
show's
then
about.
once I got through all that, oh man, don't let me forget. I used to play a lot with Johnny Martinez and Paz Descanse as well, man. Johnny Martinez,
Wow.
Grupo Bravo. Actually, I did quite a few shows with Johnny, man. Johnny was a super person, man. He was really really cool, and man, I'm saying that wholeheartedly. I'm not just saying that because he's not with us anymore. Johnny, man, Johnny holds a special place in my heart, man, because man, he's the one that gave me the opportunity to be able to step on a professional stage in this industry, man. So a big shout out going out to his wife Olga and man, all of his family and stuff like that. And, rest in peace, Johnny. Uh, so yeah, man. Yeah, right around 2009, I said, ah, man, I think I'm gonna start this band. So I started the band with my stepbrother Jeremy, and we got things going. My stepbrother was playing drums, and then man, I got some guys together, and man, we did a demo. Eddie Perez recorded our first demo, and then the demo became a CD, and then the next CD, Eddie was like, "All right, well, hey man, next time let's go ahead and do like a legit CD, like we'll do copyrights and everything, like make it legit." It's like, all right, so that's when some type of conjunto groove came out, and whenever that CD came out, there was a lot of talks about Conjunto Cats, right? Because like kind of like we were talking earlier, kind of like negative talk, because they were like, well, they're called Conjunto Cats, but they don't sound conjunto. They sound more like a Tejano band. And some people said that we sounded norteño and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so that's why the CD is entitled Some Type of Conjunto Groove. It was kind of like a little, kind of like
Some type.
lashing out a little bit at them. So
If you
so
don't play, if
yeah.
you don't play into your into those kind of things, I mean, I think the best way to get over any type of hurt or people that are trying to come after you or hurt you in some way is with like joy and laughter. I mean,
Yeah.
personally, I'm not gonna lie. There are people out there that have videos of my first ever gig. It was a track gig. I sang
Yeah.
at primarily norteño bar, and I was singing Tejano music, and I was
Yes.
nervous. And I had worked in a mix. My music director and I, Chris, we worked on a little mix of tracks, and we put it all together. And well, on one of the instrumentals for Yate V, it doesn't give you a cue on when to start. So you
Oh.
drum roll in it, right? Well, I missed it completely. And
Oh.
I started it late, and then I blanked on by far the easiest song in this industry to sing, in my opinion, because it's not that it's easy to sing, it's that the lyrics, you know, the lyrics aren't hard. A lot of us have known this song since we were kids. So we
Mhm,
know
mhm.
the lyrics without even having to look up the lyrics. It's not like other music you learn. But nope, I messed it up. I butchered it.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
admit.
man, let me tell you, man, singing, singing with a track or singing that anything with the track. I mean to be honest with you, when you really think about it, it's harder than singing with a band, with a live band, because with the track you have to be almost perfect. The track's not going to slow down for you. It's not going to wait for you to start singing. It's just going to start playing, and you're going to, if you, like you said, if you start on cue, hey man, you're
It's
gonna
groovy.
yeah, man, it's good. But if you don't start when you're supposed to start, or you don't, end when you're supposed to end, or whatever, the notes are gonna be off. And I don't know. Me personally, I don't think I could do. I could do anything, with the track, unless I had somebody telling me like, now, 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 because
Wait,
that's really really difficult,
I
with
did
the band, with the
counting. I
you
was
know,
doing countings. I would put a count into each song so that I knew when it was gonna start. And
yeah.
so, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I hated singing with tracks. So as I maybe did it for about 6 months of my career before, long before I ever released my first single.
Hmm.
But I personally am so much better with the band. I love being,
Yeah.
but there's people that have sang with tracks that are completely uncomfortable singing with bands, and vice
Oh
versa. There's
yeah.
people that sing with
Oh
bands
yeah.
that really don't like singing with tracks, and I think that's where the battle lies. Is that some of the people that are used to having a band, they kind of talk smack about the people that sing with tracks, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who cares? We're all just
Hey, again, man.
naked.
Again, who cares, man? I mean, if you're gigging and you're working and you're booked, like, hey, what are you doing, bro? To
Yeah,
those people that, like, what are you doing? Like, it's like a good friend of, ours, Gilbert Velasquez. He used to always make this comment, and he used to say, yeah, these people are talking all this. What are you doing? What are you doing tonight, sitting in front of the TV, with the remote, while we're over here gigging? Like, what are you doing tonight, man? And it's just that, it's
that right there
I
is
mean,
what
again.
everyone should ask themselves all the time, as artists, as producers, as managers, as DJs. If anyone in anything, it's not just music, but anything you're doing in life, you should always ask yourself, are you what are you doing tonight? Are you doing
Yep.
something to better your career? Are you doing something to better yourself? Me, I when I first started, I really didn't rehearse that much. Now I
Hmm.
rehearse every chance I get in the car. It don't matter. I'm always rehearsing. I'm always trying to practice. I'm always advancing my vocals. I'm working with a friend of mine on, holding air and holding out my notes longer, and you know what, compared to where I was when I started, I have come so far. I listen back to things that I thought were like, man, I sang that great, and now I'm like, dang, I sang okay. It wasn't
Yes.
all that.
Oh yeah, for
Why am
sure.
I
And
shouting
and
that note?
yeah, for sure. And I think I'm the same way. I mean, I'm not gonna say that, that I'm a perfect vocalist, or that even my son is a perfect vocalist. But I will say that, that my son has made me a better musician, and a better vocalist. My son Zeke, because he knows timing, and pitches and all that stuff. And if it's not there, he's gonna let or even if I'm coming in, like, off, like, on the, man, I didn't know how much stuff I was doing wrong until Zeke understood music, and he started telling me, all right, you have to come in right here, so that way it's on beat. Oh, okay. So you have to sing this pitch, so that way I can sing this pitch. And I'm like, oh, okay, okay. I got
So
it, man. Because I'm a self-taught musician. I learned how to play bajo sexto on my own. I learned how to sing on my own. Nobody taught me. So I mean, hey, man, go easy on me, man. If you see me sing a wrong note, or you hear me sing a wrong note, or you hear me play something wrong on the bajo, go easy on me, man. I'm self-taught, man. Nobody, nobody,
he said, take
nobody
it
taught
easy.
me, man. Take
Hey,
it easy. Relax, bro. Relax.
the
My
one thing
tío
I
didn't teach me.
The one thing I've heard a lot is that from a lot of the, we'll say seasoned musicians, right? The
Right.
seasoned people. We don't use those other words. They're mean. I don't like them. And I don't want to get there. When I get to a certain point, I want someone to call me seasoned or con sazon, like.
Right, right, right.
but one thing I've heard a lot of those people with experience say is that the new generation of musicians and artists and vocalists are a different breed. Do you agree with that, or do you think it's still similar? It's just a new version of everything.
Uh yeah, I do. I do kind of agree with that a little bit, in the sense that I think uh I'm not gonna say all young musicians, but I will say that nowadays, younger musicians, they have an advantage. They have different tools that they can use to advance their craft if they really want to. If there's tools out there to make them better. Like you have YouTube, that somebody, if you're looking to play a song, you want to learn how to play a song, you really don't have to pick out the chords anymore by ear. You can just type in YouTube and type in bass or type in
Guitar.
bajo and
What is that up?
guitar.
Guitar tabs.
Yeah, guitar tabs, and you can do it. Man, I kind of
That's
caught
it.
the I kind of caught the tail end of the era where you either knew it or you didn't. It was like you were either good or you weren't, bro. There wasn't none of
Got
this.
you.
Oh, there wasn't none of this. Oh, well, let me go to YouTube and look it up. No, YouTube wasn't around at the beginning when I first started playing. It was like, man, I like really, really had it hard, and
It was like, wait a
like,
minute, let me put it in my CD player real quick.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
my
exactly.
Walkman, my Walkman.
And there was no way, man, there was no way. Like, now on YouTube, you can slow it down, and you can slow the song down, and you can still kind of keep the same pitch, but and like learn runs on the bajo or the bass or
You can
whatever. But
change the key of a song and then learn it and
yeah,
upload it into Moses, and it'll give you the correct chords to the new key that you changed it to.
yeah,
Isn't that
exactly.
crazy?
Yeah, and like back then when I started playing bajo, I would say back in the early 90s, maybe like 90, 89, 90, 91, right around that time frame. That's when I kind of got into music, and I started learning, because my dad used to sing in a conjunto band. And I mean, I used to go with them, and I did the whole put the three chairs together and go to sleep. I would fall asleep when I was younger and stuff like that, right? But like back then, it was like, it was, yeah, like I said, man, there was no tools there. It's either like you knew how to play or you didn't, man. Like,
I don't
hey,
know.
bro.
I disagree. I think it was like this. It was like, hey, bro, you know this song? You got the cassette? Yeah, sure. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Wrong side. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah. And then another thing, I mean, another thing, now that we have Conjunto Cats, Zeke Zeke is our you could say our music director. He's the one that handles the set list. He's the one that decides where we're gonna play, or if the set's gonna change. He's the one that changes it on the spot. Or, okay, we're gonna do this one instead and whatnot. But like back then, there was no set. It was just like, all right, well, let's start with this one today. Okay, let's start with that one. And if somebody came to request a song, hey man, I want to hear El Troquero. Okay, well, let's play it. It wasn't a big deal. But now it's more like, hey, this is what's on the menu, and this is what we're gonna serve,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and we're not going to give you anything else. I'm sorry, but this is kind of the way. And I think, I mean, I know probably a lot of people listening would probably disagree, like, oh, you should be able to please the people, you should be able to do this. But a lot of times, that kind of, I don't I mean, I don't know, man. I don't even think I'm going to say the right thing, but I just think it'll throw off the I don't even think I think it'll like throw off the vibe when you try to throw something that's not, I guess,
Well
rehearsed, or,
rehearsed.
rehearsed or whatever. Or and then all of a sudden you go from sounding like a grade A, top choice USDA certified band, and then you start sounding like
Like you're
chopped
playing your
liver.
first
Like,
birthday party.
yeah, yeah, like, hey, what the hell's wrong with these dudes, man? Hey, y'all don't sound the same, man.
Wait a minute.
So
What's that videos that they put out? It's like, this is what I ordered and this is what I got. And it's all like
exactly.
something nice, and then you get something all wango.
Yeah, exactly. So back to the question that you asked me, do I think that there's a difference between today's musicians and the musicians of yesterday? Oh, I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. Like I said, musicians of today, they have a little bit, they have a lot more tools than they did back in the day. And when you think about it, when you really, really think about the musicians of the past, when you think about Cornelio Reina, Ramon Ayala, the old chamacos with one peak,
The
man, those
OGs.
guys, yeah, the OGs, man, those guys, those guys, man. I mean, if you listen to the way they play, the way like Relámpagos, Cornelio Reina used to play the bajo, Los Cachorros. You know, what I mean, all those guys, they would do these crazy sick licks that today they sound up to date, but that was recorded back in the 70s, back in the 80s, back in
Have you
the
ever like done that? I mean, we do this all the time, but we like we'll listen to stuff from back then. We're like, how did they accomplish that recording? And this is what I
yeah.
think. I have a I have a theory, right? Because back then they would practice and practice, and they go in the studio and they had one shot, right, on
Hmm.
these on vinyl, or to do it on
Yeah.
strips of what is it called? The tapes, like the old school
On the
tapes.
tapes. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And they didn't you couldn't there was no, oh, I messed that
Auto
part up.
tune. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was no auto tune. There was nothing like that at the time. And you hear those recordings and you're like, how? And I honestly think that there's just too many bells and whistles now. I think
Yeah.
that that's what complicates the recording is that,
Hmm.
instead of us being okay with our mistakes on some things and stuff like that, and I get it because now you have even AI music that gets out and it sounds perfect. Some of it
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
sounds better, but to an extent, I think that there's a certain amount of, there's a certain, like, we as musicians can hear when the tone is off, right?
Yeah. For
And on
sure.
a
For
lot of,
sure.
like, say, an accordion that's made on AI or a bajo on AI or things like that, you can always hear the tones and be like, that's not right. That's not real.
Oh yeah.
Or like me as a vocalist too, I hear certain hiccups in vocals, and it's kind of, or it sounds just too robotic. And
Right. Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, my first single was the bomb. But I do love my first single because though it's not perfect, it was perfect for what I wanted it to accomplish because
Hmm.
it was authentic. There wasn't, a ton of reverb. There wasn't a ton of, anything on it really. It was just raw pretty much. And then he put it through like we didn't even use a real person to master it. We did have to send, well, it was real people, but we had to send it off and pay for them to
Right. Right.
master it. And it was like this program where you send it and they get real people to master it and then they send it back in 24 hours, right?
Hmm.
But even then, it was like something. I think we paid like $20 to get it mastered,
Oh wow.
and it was a cool program. But I mean, don't be wrong. There's some. I mean, though it circulates on radio stations, both terrestrial and internet, there's some that
Hmm.
made complaints. Oh, it was off, or it was this or that, and who cares? It did it did what it's supposed to do. Real,
Right. Right.
real quick, Art, I'm gonna give a couple more shout outs. I missed him
Sure.
earlier. It was George Mercado. He said that
George.
he's sitting listening from the couch with a remote in his hand, as a matter of fact. Great band, Conjunto Cats, wonderful family, and he loves us. You better,
Thank you.
George. Vorao, hey, that's one of my good friends. How are you doing, Vorao? I got to see him earlier. We have John Gabriel from Superado. We're playing with them this weekend in Slayton, Texas.
Oh, saludos.
And who else? We have Mari's laughing because I said Wango. Why not though? Let's see. What else do we got? We got George Vince's freestyle lowrider cartel show. There we go. I always get it wrong, but I got it this time. I think he's gonna correct me anyways. And then and okay, but back to speaking of gigs. I mean, y'all have something coming up this weekend. Am I correct here in West Texas?
Yes. Actually, not this weekend. Actually, this weekend we're gonna be in Houston at the West Wing
Mm.
Club. Next week we'll be kind of going towards west. We'll be in Fredericksburg at the Gillespie County Fair, and then Friday I'll be going to my nephew's football game. This is first football game of the season. Go Matadors! They're gonna be playing the rivals New Braunfels Unicorns on Friday, and then on
Unicorns?
Saturday, huh?
Is that really the mascot?
Yeah, the Matadors.
No, I meant the unicorns.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the
You're-
that's the that's the mascot of New Braunfels High School, the Unicorns. Yeah, yeah.
Are they
So
magical?
so yeah, so yeah, I'll be there Friday, and then on Saturday we're gonna be making our way which is not this Saturday, but next Saturday. It's the last weekend of August. We'll be going to Tahoka, Texas. We're gonna be go celebrate with the family from Zodiacal and Asalto. We're gonna be out there partying with them and having a good time. And then on Sunday, we're gonna go to Denton, Texas. We're gonna be playing at the North Texas Fair and Rodeo out there.
Then
So and then well, Monday we come home. Sunday night we come home. And that's it. And then
golly.
the fun's over for the month of August. We get into September.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I think it's fun to go and gig at all these places, but man, the feeling you get when you take that gig clothes off and them shoes, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
there is just no feeling.
Oh yeah. No, no, it's man, it's great, man. I think, man, I think it's cool, man. I get to spend the weekend with the boys and stuff like that, and then and my wife as well. So I mean, we're always traveling as a pack. You know what I'm saying? So so it's cool, and then of course we'll like Nate and his brother Adrian, which is the guy that handles all of our camera stuff and pictures that we're usually putting up on the socials for like the recaps and the sound checks and all that. He's the one that handles all that. So yeah, man, I never got to finish introducing the band. I know we kind of got sidetracked
Like
with
hours later.
with everything, but yeah, man, Zeke, my son Zeke Campos, he's the accordion player, the vocalist as well, and he serves as our music director and kind of handles everything and directs whenever we're in the studio and produces and all that good stuff. My other son Diego, he plays bass and he's just there to lay the bass line down and go home. I'm ready to go home after that, man. That's it. That's Diego. And Nathan Nathan Lanzalde, he's our drummer. Uh Nathan wears a lot of hats in the band. He's our drummer, he's our recording engineer. He mixes and masters, and
Wow.
he helps with our music videos as well. And then Nathan's brother Adrian, he's a senior in high school, senior at Seguin High School. So he handles all of our media stuff at the gigs whenever we, like I said, he handles all the recap photos and the photos like for sound check and any kind of footage that's needed for socials. He's the one that handles all of that. And so yeah, man, it's oh, and then of course my wife handles all of our merch and stuff like that.
Go
So
girl.
so yeah, so it's, man, so it's one of those things, man. It's kind of it's a big family thing that we got going on here, and
Family affair.
everybody, yeah, man, everybody plays a part, and everybody's, we're just a family trying to make it in this industry, man. And uh it is what it is.
Well, you guys are doing a great job. We got Isaac Valdez tuned in. He said, I love listening to Conjunto Cats. The whole family can totally rock the
Thank
stage.
you.
We got Gigi La Chicana in the house. She says, Hola Tejano Television family to me, and hola everyone. Miguel Angel Perez, buenas tardes, Sammy. I'm doing good, Miguel. Let's see, who else do we have real quick? Callie in the bit. Yeah, we know it, George. Have you had a chance to be on George's show?
George.
George
No.
Vinces. He has a podcast himself. It's called the Freestyle Lowrider Cartel Show, and
Okay.
I've been a guest on there. He's fun. He's a fun person. I did get a little bit into a conversation with him because he kept calling me a multi-genre artist, and I'm like, I'm Tejano. No,
Yeah.
I don't release that. I don't release mariachi in conjunto and in anything.
Right.
Power to
Hey,
the
that's what they call
multi-genre
us
artist.
sometimes, man. They call us like, well, I mean, just because our name is Conjunto Cats, people expect us to play like
Ah,
traditional style conjunto, and we don't. We play a little bit of conjunto, but it's like with the Tejano twist. We play lots of cumbias, which is not something really that a traditional style conjunto does. And but I mean, hey, I mean, it's like, I mean, conjunto primavera. I mean, they're a norteño band. They're not playing Tony de la
Conjunto,
Rosa,
yeah, that's
or
so true.
or like
I didn't
Angel
even think of
Flores and stuff like that. They're playing like hardcore norteño, and they're called Conjunto Primavera, and nobody's telling them, well, hey, how come you don't play Conjunto and stuff like that?
Gigi,
So
you're more popular than me. Sh- I think he's even been on your podcast. No, guys, just so y'all know, one of my Tejano television sisters also has a podcast. I'm sure you've heard of it. I always mispronounce it because that's just me, but I think it's Gigi, don't kill me. Giras y desveladas. I want to say that's right. I could be wrong, but don't beat me up. Anyways, but no, it's a fun show. Gigi's also another bright personality to be on with. I think you guys have been on her show at least once or twice. So something else fun that I think is great about you guys, aside from the music aspects of things, is just how much fun y'all have on stage. You guys are always moving around, having a blast. I mean, and I think that that's great because it looks like you guys are. I mean, I can tell you are genuinely enjoying it. Out of
Mhm.
curiosity, though, what has been the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you while on stage?
uh man,
We
I
all get
really
a
don't.
story. You can't tell me you don't have one.
The most embarrassing thing that has, well, you know what? I will tell you one thing. Uh this happened back in February. We're playing at the VFW 4700. It's a benefit show that KDA Radio, Saludos Queda, that they put
Hey,
together for us, right? And so Chente's on stage, Chente Barrera's on stage, and he had asked me, he goes, "Hey Art," he goes, "Hey man, can you play bajo with me? Because my bajo player's not." Yeah, sure. So there was another gentleman that came and told me, hey, déjame tocar una rola con Chente. Está bueno, órale, vente. So my good friend Miguel Medina from N3 Bajos, he got up there and played. So when I was coming back after he played and all that, so when I was coming back on stage, I don't, the stairs are weird there at the 4700, and I'm coming up, man, and boom, I trip. There's like a little wall, right? And I
oh
trip,
my
and I
gosh.
trip, and some people out there may know Art Guillermo. He's played with Ram Herrera. He's played with Johnny. He's played with I think he's playing with, helping out whatever little shows that Bobby Pulido has right now. Art Guillermo plays with him on the keyboards. Well, Art was there, and he has his keyboard set up, and like Art's keyboard is the first thing that I hit when I'm going down, and his
No.
keyboard just does a flip like a pan off the stove, and and the keyboard falls, and then I fall, and I'm like, oh, and then Chente looks at me. He's like, he says on the mic, like, what do I say now? Do I say a joke now or what?
Music's so good, you'll fall for it. Did
Yeah, man, and so
you land like this?
man. All right. Man, man, it's crazy because it hurt so bad, man.
Ay.
At that moment right there, the thought really held its truth when you say the bigger you are, the harder you fall. Hey, I fell hard. I fell hard, and it hurt. But I got up, and I was holding back all my tears, and I was holding back everything that I
He's
could.
like, I'm a thug. I'm a thug.
But I fell, and that was pretty embarrassing. The good thing about it was is that nobody really saw, there was
How?
very, it's crazy, right? It's crazy, but maybe by the grace of God, maybe a lot of people didn't see, just maybe like a handful of people saw, like, yeah, man, hey man, you all right? Are you all right?
No, it's just my
And
spirit that's hurt
yeah,
and my
and
pride.
no, man, and then I felt so bad for Art Guillermo, right? Because I was like,
Oh,
Art, like
was
his
the
keyboard
keyboard
player,
okay?
his keyboard just did. when you have a cooking pan on the stove and you hit it and it does a flip. That's what his
Oh,
keyboard did. And then I said, Art, if bro, whatever, please, if this keyboard does not work, I don't care how much it is, I will do whatever I need to do to replace this keyboard if it doesn't work. He was like, "Oh, don't worry about it, Art. Don't worry about it." He was so cool about it. So he gets his keyboard and puts it back on the stand, plugs it in, and he starts playing again. He goes, "No, it's good. It's good. It's good."
wow.
So a big shout out to Korg keyboard players. To all the keyboard players that use Korg. I think that's what it was. I don't know if it was a Yamaha or a Korg, but you might want to get with Art Guillermo. Yeah, that one did a flip and landed face down on the stage from the air,
Ay,
and it's still working. It's still working. His keyboard
his
is still
keyboard was
working.
fun too. Real quick, guys, it looks like, just so y'all know, later on in the year, Conjunto Cats are scheduled to be on, the very last show of Gigi's show. So
Oh
y'all be
yeah,
sure to tune into Tejano Television for that as well. Familia Aguilar. Hey, amigos. They said,
Arizona.
that's a nice TV stand you got back there.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you can see my TV stand back there. Yeah, so I just built that maybe like a couple hours ago. Right. I was
What?
yeah, 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 you can kind of see that TV stand back there. I was I
Parece
was
bien sturdy.
yeah, yeah. I was like, I put on my post. I said, "Hey, look, man, I just built the TV stand out of scrap lumber. I mean, hey, I really don't care what anybody says about it. I think it's cool. It's perfect for me, and I like it. So you know what? Hey, it's my TV stand. I'm the one that's gonna have to look at it.
There you
So
go. By the way,
uh,
guys, just so y'all know as well, it says that Conjunto Cats are going to be in Tucson, Arizona on
that's right.
September
That's right.
11th, with Lázaro Perez and them at Guadalupe, Arizona.
Yeah, yeah. At
Is that the name
the
of the
at the
venue?
Marine Corps. Man, they
Oh,
have some long names for the clubs. I'm sorry, Arturo, but it's for the Marine Corps club, something. I think it's kind of like a similar to like a VFW type deal, but it's some
okay. That's
Marines. Yeah, so we're gonna be there on Friday in Guadalupe, Arizona, and then on Saturday we're gonna be in over there with the Pasquayaki tribe,
Oh,
something like that.
this is a long one. Let's see what this one says. Hey, how you doing? Just moved down from Chicago. There is a small Tejano scene in Aurora, Illinois, about 45 minutes from Chicago. It's always been hard to connect with the Tejano scene up north. Glad I'm finding pages like this. I'm blabbing. It's awesome to find so much Tejano related podcasts and live casts. Okay, I'm done. Well, nice to meet you, amigo. You can always find all of the new, established and legendary artists in both the Tejano Conjunto and Norteño Light scene here on the Capturada podcast, or just by following Tejano Television. We have, quite a few podcasts on there, my sister and brother podcast, if you will. We got David Alvarez. Hey! David's a troublemaker, guys. Y'all gotta watch out for him. No, he's such. I just had the honor of, getting to connect with David, and, so far it's been such a great thing. He was able to, provide me with a really good opportunity, recently. So you guys might see something posted, very soon about that. But aside from that, David is also the owner of a radio station. And hold on, let me make sure I read it right. Cause porque si no, there it is. Tejano Crossroads 361. There we go. And then,
Hello, David.
and so David has been doing a great job. He's getting everything ready for the, Memorial Bash out in Victoria, Texas. So, y'all
Oh,
be
that's
sure.
awesome, man.
Yeah, go follow
Man, we
him.
were supposed to, man, we were supposed to be out there on well,
The original before it got flooded.
Yeah, the original, man. So, shout out going out to Frank Salazar, man. Man, we were supposed to be there, but then when it got switched over to the Labor Day weekend, man, it kind of messed us up. Well, it didn't mess us up, right?
It
I mean,
messed with one of the
we were
dates you
already
already had booked.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah, we were already booked. So man, we would have love to have been there, man. Frank always does big events, man. Whatever he does out there in Victoria, it's
Well, I'm
usually
gonna speak it into existence, guys. Next
a
year,
big
you're gonna
show.
catch Sammy Torres in the new image and Conjunto Cats out at one of their bashes in Victoria.
Eso. Yeah, well, there's Memorial Bash, Halloween Bash, Christmas Bash, whatever.
Whatever
Hey,
bash.
whatever bash, lo que
Yeah.
sea. Heck yeah, man.
Well, Art, man, I hate to say we're out of time already. Golly,
No,
already,
that's
man.
hey, man. It's
So
good, man. It's good. It wasn't a, it wasn't a boring show, man. There was constant talk. There wasn't a. I think a show gets kind of awkward whenever you just.
dead silence. Well, there's one thing about
Uh,
Sammy is there's never dead silence. Well, real quick, Art, this the video I have pulled up for you guys, which by the way, unfortunately, we didn't have time to play our sponsors' videos, but big shout out to White Knights Limousine and Ballroom and to Salazar Production and Sound Rental, along with my partners West Texas Tejano Explosion. Shout out to my one of my biggest supporters, Tejano 806 as well, and of course. I cannot forget Ravi's Liquor here in the Lubbock area. They got like all the liquor stores. If you're ever down in the area, y'all be sure to hit me up and I'll take you to Ravi's. They have all the best stuff. And of course, aside from that, real quick, Art, I'm going to give you the floor for a couple of minutes. The music video I downloaded for you today is Fíjate Mama, because that's the
fíjate,
one you
mama.
just uploaded about 2 weeks ago. Am I correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's the latest single that's working right now. But yeah, before we go, Sammy, I want to say thank you to you and man, all your sponsors for for making this possible, and making this available, and to all the support you have out in West Texas, all the way up to the Panhandle, and all that good stuff, man. And thank you to all your audience for chiming in, and to all those that came in and just to stop by for a little while and check it out for a little bit on their way to the store, or on their way to get a gallon of milk for the
Be
baby or
sure to tell them
whatever.
how they can reach you guys as well. Who do we call if we want to book Conjunto Cats?
Yeah. You can call me, man. Chances are I probably won't answer. but
Text him.
but uh
What's that
yeah, man.
number?
I mean you can reach me, or you can send me emails at conjuntocatstx@gmail.com. That's conjuntocatstx@gmail.com. Or you can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, man, any of the TikToks, or you can message us on YouTube or
And what's a
whatever,
good
man.
phone number, Art?
Good phone number is 830-556-3582.
35.
So yeah, that's the direct line to Conjunto
I'm
Cats
gonna tag
headquarters.
this right here. So guys, this is their contact information for booking if you guys are interested in booking Conjunto Cats and bringing them
Hmm.
to your city and
For
or
sure.
your event. Y'all be sure to hit up Art or hit up one of their emails or just go follow them on all their socials.
Yeah,
Art,
there you go.
it was such a pleasure having you, amigo. Real
Thank
quick,
you.
I usually give the floor so you can send a couple more shout outs, and then I'm going to have you introduce your music video as we play you out with Fíjate Mama. So
Sure.
the floor is.
For sure, man. I want to send a big shout out going out to my boys, to the band, to Zeke, to Diego, and to Nathan, and to Adrian, and also to our sound guy Cosme Alzalde, verdad que sí, and to all the clubs, to all the club owners, to all the promoters out there, to everybody who has given Conjunto Cats work throughout the year of 2026, man. I thank you. I thank you con todo el corazón, verdad que sí. And just to everybody, to all the fans, man, to everybody that has supported our music, to everybody who shares our music, and to Lara Signs, our distributor for our music, and to you, Sammy. Thank you to you guys that have these podcasts and give us the opportunity to, not only us, but give several bands opportunity to come out and speak to the public in your region and your side of the in your side of the world, right? For to to let them know who we are, because it may be, if there's one person that didn't know who we were, but now they know who we are because of Sammy Torres, right? And so man, thank you so much. But this next single that we have, or this single that we're about to play, it's "Fíjate Mama." A lot of you may know it. It is a remake. It's a cover. So those of you that are against covers, please be nice to me. All right, it is a cover. It is a cover, but it has a Conjunto Cat twist. We kind of changed it up a little bit and kind of made it our own. And but it is Fíjate Mama. It's a Emilio Navaira cover. It's a really cool song. It has a funny message behind it, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I see. So, guys, be sure to hit that share and like and follow button so you can catch more of our guests here on the Capturada podcast. And Art, before you go, just so y'all know, because you are a guest on the show, all guests are going to be subject to voting at the end of the year for the second annual Capturada podcast awards. So be
You
sure
got
to
it.
stay tuned for that. But without further ado, guys, here's our music video, and y'all be sure to share it, and we will catch you next time.
Thank you.
Me tienes muy mal impuesto y ahora que me casé no encuentro los calcetines allí donde los dejé. Le digo tengo unas ganas y una carnita asada. Me dice déjame sola, no miras que estoy cansada. Fíjate mamá, que ya me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. Fíjate mamá, que ya me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. No conoce ni la plancha, no sabe lo que haré. Me pongo a hacer el almuerzo, me dice hazme a mí también. Ay mamá, cómo te extraño, no sé lo que voy a hacer. Y ahora que soy casado, me ponen a hacer qué hacer. Fíjate mamá, que ya me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. Fíjate mamá, que ya me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. Ay mami, cómo te extraño. Me hacías todo, me hacías de comer, me planchabas la ropa. Ahora no me hace nada esta mujer arrastrada. ¿Dónde estás, mam? ¿Dónde estás? Le doy toditito el cheque para tenerla contenta, pero ella no se conforma, lo gasta sin darse cuenta. Ay mamá, cómo te extraño, no sé lo que voy a hacer. Y ahora que soy casado, me ponen a hacer qué hacer. Fíjate mamá, que ya me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. Fíjate mamá, que ya me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. Prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. Fíjate mamá, que ella me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. Fíjate mamá, que ella me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo. Fíjate mamá, que ella me tira loco. Yo prefiero ser tu hijo, no su esposo.